Imagine being in the middle of a packed Las Vegas crowd, lights bouncing, energy rising, and suddenly, Kelly Clarkson, yes, Kelly Clarkson, steps up to the mic and drops a review so raw, so unfiltered, that the entire room erupts. That's exactly what happened when she shared her reaction to Wicked, for good, after getting an early screening. She didn't rehearse it. She didn't pretty it up. She walked out of that theater, someone asked for her thoughts, and she just said, fuck. One word, and yet it said everything. And right then, you knew this movie wasn't just good. It hit her on some deeper level. The kind of reaction you can't fake. The kind that comes only when something truly blows you away. And honestly, the way she kept talking about it afterward makes it sound like Wicked has reached a whole new cinematic tier. Kelly went on to explain that Wicked for Good wasn't just a movie. It felt like pure magic unfolding again and again right in front of her eyes. She told the crowd there were moments when she literally whispered, "Oh shit," to herself because the shots were that stunning. Everything from the camera work to the performances to the absolute precision of the singing made her feel like she was watching something crafted with unbelievable love and talent. And if anyone knows what it takes to move an audience, it's Kelly Clarkson. She talked about the cast bringing their absolute A-game, about comedy landing perfectly, and about scenes that felt so visually powerful, she couldn't shake them. You could hear in her voice that kind of joy you only get when something hits your heart in that unexpected, nostalgic, cinematic way. Kelly also opened up about how movie musicals shaped her growing up, and you could feel that connection as she spoke. She said she was moved, really moved, and that's not a light statement, coming from someone who spent her entire career around extraordinary music. Wicked tapped into that childhood magic, that feeling of being pulled into another world. She urged the audience to go see it, not because she was promoting it, but because she genuinely felt it deserved to be experienced on a big screen with full attention. And just as fans were soaking in her excitement, another story from the Wicked for Good world was unfolding, one that brought a much darker, unexpected twist to the film's global press tour. At the Singapore premiere, Ariana Grande experienced a tense and frightening moment when a man jumped a barricade and rushed directly toward her on the red carpet. Cameras were flashing, fans were screaming, and within seconds, security had to intervene. The man, an Australian named Johnson Wen, had a history of pulling similar stunts at celebrity events, and this time, he targeted Ariana in front of an international audience. Her co-star Cynthia Erivo reacted instantly, stepping between Ariana and the intruder as security rushed in. It was one of those moments where everything turns chaotic, fast, and you can almost feel the shock ripple through everyone watching. What made things even more disturbing was that Wen didn't stop after being pulled away the first time. Court reports say he actually tried a second attempt to leap the barricades, forcing security to pin him down. The footage of the incident spread quickly across social media, and the backlash was intense. People were furious, not just at the invasion of Ariana's personal space, but at how easily these situations can turn dangerous. And then more details surfaced. Wen regularly posted videos online of himself invading stages at shows by Katy Perry, The Weeknd, and more. It wasn't a random moment. It was a pattern that finally caught up with him. This week, the Singapore courts sentenced Wen to 9 days in jail for causing a public nuisance. It might seem like a small sentence, but it's a legal acknowledgement that these so-called fan stunts have real consequences, especially when they threaten someone's safety. And for Ariana, who's already been through deeply traumatic events in her career, this kind of incident hits differently. The cast of Wicked is currently on a massive promotional tour, meeting fans, taking photos, doing interviews around the world. For something like this to happen in the middle of such an exciting moment adds a layer of stress no performer should have to deal with. Yet Ariana kept her composure, powered through, and continued the tour. Red carpet invasions used to happen more often years ago, But security has gotten tighter for exactly this reason. The danger isn't theoretical. Back in 2012, Will Smith had to deal with a prankster kissing him without consent. Bradley Cooper got tackled in 2014. Kim Kardashian was hit with flour by a protester. These moments make headlines, but behind them are real people suddenly facing unpredictable behavior. And with modern social media rewarding viral chaos, it's no surprise some individuals chase attention by crossing lines. But every time someone does, it forces the question, how do you balance fan access with celebrity safety in a world where boundaries get blurred so easily? What's striking is that the very films fans gather to celebrate, like Wicked for Good, are built on themes of vulnerability, identity, ambition, and protection. And here you have a cast promoting a story about misunderstood characters while dealing with real-life fear from someone refusing to respect a boundary. Meanwhile, critics who've seen early cuts of the movie are already hinting that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo might both be heading toward repeat Oscar nominations. The talent, the music, the visuals, everything seems aligned for Wicked for Good to become a cultural storm, and Kelly Clarkson's viral reaction only boosted that momentum. Her honesty, the rawness of her speech is exactly why it resonated online. People trust her taste. She doesn't hype things just to hype them. She talks the way real viewers talk when something genuinely surprises them. And when you match that level of enthusiasm with the massive attention Wicked is pulling globally, plus the emotional weight fans already associate with the franchise, it makes the anticipation almost electric. But Kelly's review also built a bridge between generations of fans, reminding people why movie musicals matter. Their spectacle, emotion, nostalgia, and storytelling fused into one. So as Wicked for Good gets closer to its release, you have this fascinating contrast, breathtaking artistry earning rave early reactions, and tense security moments showing how intense fandom culture has become. Through it all, Kelly Clarkson's voice echoes the loudest, not because she shouted, but because she spoke with the kind of sincerity people instantly connect with. And whether you're excited for the powerhouse performances, curious about the visuals, or just waiting for that iconic music to hit theaters again, one thing's clear. This movie isn't just another release. It's an event, one that's already stirring emotions, sparking conversations, and reminding us how powerful a story can be when delivered at exactly the right moment.